It was Christmas time, again, and I was not happy about it. The lights were up, but only because I hadn't taken them down from the year before. I'd been out of work for a year and a half, just had my left knee replaced. I was gray-haired, fat, and I had just turned 60. It was not a good time in my life, and I didn't need Christmas to remind me of how much I didn't have. My wife Enos was losing her patience with me.
Well, I'm going to work. Why are you reading the newspaper? That you won't find jobs in there.
No, I'll find the news. I still want to keep up with what's going on.
Eddie, we've talked about this. You need to find work. I know times are hard for full-time work, but it's Christmas. There's seasonal work.
I'm still walking with a goddamn cane. They're not going to hire a gimp.
Eddie, honey, it's about getting out there and living again.
All right, I'll look for work. I will.
Come on, it might be fun.
Yeah, fun. Interviewing with a bunch of kids who could be my grandchildren. It'll be awesome. So I went online and looked for seasonal work. I scheduled some interviews and the next morning hit the streets. The first store was some kind of specialty hardware place called Tools to You.
Well, it looks like you haven't worked in a while.
I've been kind of laid up.
Are you all right now?
Oh yeah, raring to go.
But you still need a cane.
Well, yeah, but it's more of a affectation. Kind of like Dr. John, the night tripper.
Like who?
Dr. John, never mind.
To tell you the truth, Mr. Schiller.
Scruller.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Skruller. We're looking for someone a little bit more nimble. It's too bad. You remind me of my grandfather.
I tried another store, the Fat Shack, a place that sold low-calorie meals and dieting supplies.
Well, Mr. Skull, whatever. I don't really think you're a fit here at the Fat Shack. And I mean that literally.
How can I not be a fit? I'm your target audience.
Well, you're kind of a big target.
Look, fat people will identify with me. They'll take a look at me and feel better about themselves.
Yeah, but we don't want to freak them out.
Then I tried a third store, Sticks and Stuff. The manager talked with me quickly in the hallway.
To be honest, we're not really hiring anyone right now, but thanks for coming by.
Well, why did you list job openings on the web?
I don't know, sir. It's not really my deal. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks for letting me come all the way down here for nothing.
Sure. No problem. Hey, listen, how'd you get your hair color that way?
What, gray?
Yeah, it's awesome, dude.
Finally, I decided to try Hutton's, a large department store at the local mall that had advertised heavily for seasonal help. I was waiting to interview with the assistant personnel manager, Mr. Gottlieb, when I was visited by a refugee from the gift wrap counter. Well, hello there. What's your name?
Quinn.
Quinn. I think I've heard of you, the mighty Quinn. Didn't you used to hang out with Dr. John, the night tripper?
Are you Santa Claus?
My who?
Santa Claus.
No, I'm just a fat, gray-haired old guy.
Come on, Quinn. Stop bothering this man. We have to go.
Bye, Quinn.
Mr. Gottlieb will see you now.
I see you've never worked in a department store before.
Well, no, I was a financial analyst for most of my life, but I'm good with people. I know how to work a cash register.
That's good. See, the thing is, Mr. Skruller,
Thank you.
if you had some experience, I'd snap you up like that. As it is,
Say no more. I get the message.
maybe after the first of the year when we get a sense of
Mr.
where...
Gottlieb, can I see you, please?
Sure. You excuse me a moment.
Sure. Mr. Gottlieb went to talk with his boss, I guess, Mrs. Claypool. He didn't seem happy. And then...
Okay.
Bad news?
I don't know yet. Could be good news for you if you really want a job.
I do.
You said you were good with people. Does that include kids?
Yeah, I like kids. Why?
One of our 3 store Santa Clauses just announced his early retirement. Or rather, his probation officer announced it. We need a Santa. Interested?
Santa Claus?
Santa Claus.
What about the getup? You guys give that to me?
We don't really have anything in your size. You'd have to get the rest on your own. At the end of the season, we can reimburse you.
Wow. Santa Claus. Not exactly what I had in mind. Can I think about it? Talk about it with my wife?
If I hear from you by 10, you've got the job. Otherwise, I've got to look elsewhere. Here's my card. You can reach me on either of these 2 numbers. All right?
Okay. I did want a seasonal job, but a department store Santa? That wasn't me. Santas were losers, guys they scraped up off the street, or so I thought. I decided to visit my old business partner, Jake Fassman, who was in the hospital recuperating from hip replacement surgery.
Hey, how's your job search going?
Not so hot. I got one offer.
Really? What?
I can be Santa Claus at Hutton's department store.
You? Santa Claus? Boy, I'd pay to see that.
If they'll let me put up a tip jar, I just might take it.
You want a tip, Eddie? Do it. You're stuck in a rut and you're feeling sorry for yourself. You need something to snap yourself out of it. Look, it's not for the kids. You need something to believe in.
Mr. Fassman, time for your sponge bath.
All right, pal. Make like a tree and leave.
After Enos went to sleep, I was still wide awake, thinking. I watched Taxi Driver on the Late Late Show. Even when I did go to bed, it was a restless sleep. You make the move. You talking to me? You talking to me? Well, I'm the only Santa here. Ho, 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 my little friend. My next dream was even weirder.
Wait, Eddie. Give us one more chance. Mrs. Claypool wants to talk to you. Send Mrs. Claypool in.
Hello, Eddie. My, what a Santa you'll make. Eddie, I'll come right to the point. We like what we see in you in a Hutton Santa Claus.
I don't know how to say this any more clearly. I don't want to be a department store Santa Claus.
We'll make the position full-time, with benefits.
What happens after Christmas?
We'll make Christmas last all year long. We practically do it already.
No. Final answer.
Eddie, wait. There's one more person we'd like you to talk to.
What's the point?
Please, Eddie, hear us out.
All right.
Sarah, would you send in the closer? Thank you.
Hi, Santa.
Hi, Quinn.
The closer wishes you'd reconsider being Santa Claus.
Quinn, it's not that I don't want to be Santa Claus. It's just that I don't think I'm cut out for it.
He wants you to think about all the kids like him who need a Santa this season. He says it's an opportunity, a chance to make a difference in the lives of children. He says one last thing. He wants to know if you'll do it for him.
You're a pretty hard kid to resist, Quinn. Since you put it that way. Okay, I'll do it.
Good. I'll get the paperwork going.
Don't forget his W-9 form.
Congratulations, Eddie. We want you to have this. It's your cane.
Wow, cool, thanks. When I woke up, I felt different. I began to think I could be a Santa Claus. I phoned Mr. Gottlieb first thing in the morning. I told him I'd take the job. So with that, I began my career as a Santa Claus. As it turned out, I was good with kids. I liked them a lot, and I think they liked me. And Quinn was my first customer.
Santa, I want to ask you a question.
Well, sure, what?
Do you ever get any presents?
I sure did this year. Happy holidays, everybody.